of a shortage of truck drivers. If you're looking for a job, this could mean good money for you, but the rest of us may have to pay your salary. Newsy's Katie Ling explains.
America's truck drivers are getting old. A new report by the American Trucking Association, or ATA, says there will be a shortage of nearly 50,000 drivers by year's end, in part due to a retiring workforce. And industry experts warn the shortage is serious. An average of 89,000 new drivers will need to be added per year to keep up with the demand of goods to be delivered. One way the industry hopes to lure in new hires: a bigger payday. The chief economist at the ATA says trucker wages have increased as much as 12% in recent years, which might be bad news for you. If your grocery store has to pay the trucker more to get your eggs delivered, then you're probably going to have to pay more for those eggs. You know, supply and demand. Other incentives to recruit drivers include more time off, lowering the driving age, and opportunities for veterans. Now we have to mention, truck drivers who drive for private fleets are most likely to make the big bucks. For Newsy, I'm Katie.
The study shows that there remains a significant driver shortage in the trucking industry. The American Trucking Association's latest truck driver shortage analysis reports an expected shortage of 47,500 drivers by the end of 2015, an increase of nearly 10,000 from the year before, and a new record. The report said the driver shortage has been a growing problem since the industry began to recover from the recession in 2011. The study also shows that if the trend continues, the shortage could reach 175,000 drivers by the year 2024. Remember, about 70% of the nation's freight is hauled over roads by trucks.
Of getting your CDL includes passing a CDL road test. Now you must be aware, in 2015 the road test did change from a half-hour long test to a 2.5-hour long test, making it much more difficult to pass. The first part of the CDL road test includes an air brake and pre-trip inspection. This will test your skills on how you can inspect the inside and outside of the vehicle. You can either fail or you can pass. If you do fail, you're disappearing and you're going home. If you pass, you get to move on to the next step. The next step of this test is all about yard skills. This will test your skills on how you can maneuver the vehicle in a parking situation. You will follow the course as shown and go around the course. The first skill is going to be straight line backing, then offset backing, followed by parallel parking. From there, they're going to ask you to do an alley dot, but only if you're lucky. There are only two options from here. You either did well or not so well. If you failed, you might look like that guy. If you passed, you might be happy. But wait, it's not over yet. The next step is going to be road skills. This is where they're going to take you out onto the road and test your skills on highway driving and shifting. Now don't forget, this is the easiest part of the test. MVC road test. Step 1. Air brake and pre-trip. This is where you inspect the inside and outside of the vehicle. From here, you can either fail or you can pass. If you fail, I'm sorry, you go home. However, if you pass, congrats. Step 2. Yard skills. Alley docking, offset backing, parallel parking, straight line backing. You will follow the course as shown. The first skill is straight line backing, followed by offset backing, followed by parallel parking. Or you might be asked to perform an alley dock as well. There are only two options. You either pass or you fail. If you fail, you might be grumpy. If you pass, you might be dancing. But wait, the test's not over yet. Step 3, road skills. This will test your skills on highway driving as well as shifting. It's the easiest part. Don't blow it. Well, that's the road test. We hope that helped. We wish you the best of luck. If you need some training, visit our website for more information. www.windsorsdriving.com.
Grace. She's my everything. She's the greatest gift that life could give. She's what makes life so beautiful, so fulfilling. To see my little girl smile is all that I lived for. But all that was taken away from me in less than a blink of an eye. I would give everything I have to see that beautiful smile just once more.
Brady, watch out!
Grace? Grace! Grace! Daddy's coming! Daddy's coming, baby! Daddy's coming, baby! Hold on! Hold on! Grace! Somebody help her!
Hi, I need an ambulance. There's been a car accident.
Somebody help me! Guys! Why? Look what you did!
I'm sorry.
Look what you did! Look what you did to my baby! You took her away from me! You took her away from me!
Tonight, yet another inspiring story from our American Dream series.
Jessica Formoso introduces us to a man who arrived in the U.S. with just $200 to his name and went on to build a trucking empire.
I always had a vision.
44-year-old Samuel Cruz left El Salvador at the age of 19.
I had $200 in my pocket and a dream.
When he arrived to New York, Sam knew he had to work. He was expecting his first child and had to provide.
I did landscaping, worked in restaurants. I worked washing trucks. I worked cleaning vegetables in supermarkets. I worked separating garbage in the landfill.
He decided to take a chance and opened up his own landscaping business. It didn't last long. He failed. Cruz moved on and ventured into mechanic work. He failed again.
Then I got my own truck, okay? Had 2 bad accidents. One of them was horrible that almost killed me. And because of that, I wound up driving a taxi cab in Brentwood. Back to zero again.
While driving a taxi, he landed a job as a truck driver at a trucking company in Melville, Long Island.
My boss was a great man, and he gave me the opportunity not only to drive, but to do landscaping for him during the daytime.
He used the truck to do some side jobs, power washing other trucks.
That opportunity to wash trucks led me to wash trucks for other companies, and I landed a contract with the city. Actually, it was with Amtrak, washing the overpasses.
That contract with the city opened some doors, and with a loan from a friend, he was able to buy that trucking company in 2011, renaming it KBG Logistics, which is now one of the biggest transportation companies in New York.
I started this as a small company, started with 1 truck, and I grew it. I grew into the big, empire of trucks. We now have over 100 trucks out in the street and over 200 trailers. We handle large accounts such as, UPS, Amazon, and all those guys.
He handles more than 3,000 accounts.
You're not only in New York, you're in different states.
Yes.
Did you ever imagine you would accomplish all this? You came with $200, and now your company's making millions.
When I was little, my family used to say I was going to be we call it carretonero. It's a luggage carrier, a package carrier, but it's a lower grade of being a package carrier. I think they hit the nail right on the head. It's just that I don't transport a bag or 2. We transport millions of them every single day.
Do you feel like you've accomplished the American dream?
I think the American dream is being able to have your own business, buy your own house, have a great style of life, but it's also mercy for others. I think this country is great. It gave me an opportunity to grow. It gave me an opportunity to become someone. It was always a dream to come here. When I was little, I used to look at the moon and say, I'm going to see the moon one day from the United States. And it was just, like that gut feeling that you have. And sure did.
And Sam tells me he wants to expand his business. In the next few years, KBG Logistics will be going international. Their first 2 countries of distribution will be Canada and Mexico. In Bayshore, Long Island, I'm Jessica Formoso, Fox 5 News.